virtually launches Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, says the mission will change country's health landscape. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu says India is a peace-loving country which never attacked anyone. Government of India is keen to resolve the narco-political issue, says Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal elected unopposed to Rajya Sabha from Assam. Government launches 4 e-portals. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Manjui. Now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission launched in India has the power to revolutionize healthcare in India. He said it is an important day today for India in the 21st as health sector is entering a new phase that will change the country's health landscape. Launching the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission via video conferencing, Modi said it will play a big role in removing the problems faced in the treatment of the poor and middle class of the country. The Prime Minister said every citizen will now receive digital health IDs and their health record will be digitally protected. On the occasion of the birth anniversary of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay 3 years ago, the Ayushman Bharat scheme was started across the country. The Prime Minister expressed happiness that Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission is also being started across the country from today.
और ये सामान्य चरण नहीं है, ये असामान्य चरण है.
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said that India is a peace-loving country that never attacked anyone. He said that terrorism and drug trafficking from across the border are being imposed on our country, but the Indian security forces are thwarting these efforts of the neighboring countries. The Vice President was addressing security personnel in the 194th Battalion of Border Security Force in Jaisalmer today. He said that terrorists are not only getting political support and shelter from cross-border, but they are also being provided support and shelter from cross-borders, but they are also being provided modern weapons like drones. They are using new technologies of digital communication, but in the past months, the troops of the Border Security Force have thwarted the infiltration of such drones several times. The Vice President appreciated the government's efforts for providing modern technology to the security forces.
नक्सली हिंसा और सुरक्षित बलों के कारण ही देश इन उपद्रवों पर
World Tourism Day is being celebrated today with a view to create awareness regarding its role on social, cultural, political and economic values globally. This year, the theme of World Tourism Day is Tourism for Inclusive Growth. It aims to help people associated with the tourism sector in every possible way. Tourism Ministry today launched Nidhi 2 and India Tourism Statistics at a Glance 2021 in New Delhi at a special event to celebrate World Tourism Day. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and Tourism Minister G. Kishan Reddy were present at the occasion. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said the tourism sector touches almost every part of the global economy and societies, enabling historically marginalized people and those at risk of being left behind to benefit from development that is local and direct.
Industry sector, उद्योग sector, कला sector, तमाम सेक्टर पर्यटन से सीधे सीधे जुड़े हुए हैं.
Like other states of the country, the northeastern states also celebrated World Tourism Day on Monday. In Assam, under the aegis of Assam Tourism Department, a day-long program was organized at Srimanta Shankardev Kalakshetra in Guwahati. Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma was the chief guest in the function. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu in a tweet said, Arunachal Pradesh has identified tourism as one of the major engines for the economic growth of the state. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio in a tweet said, "An united effort from all concerned is needed to promote responsible, inclusive and accessible tourism in the state." Manipur also observed World Tourism Day with the theme Tourism for Inclusive Growth. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma in a tweet said, "On the World Tourism Day, the state celebrated the spirit of Meghalaya and welcomed tourists to the state." Hardeep Singh Puri, Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs, launched the 7th consecutive edition of Swachh Survekshan, the world's largest urban cleanliness survey conducted by Swachh Bharat Mission Urban at New Delhi today. Designed with people first as its driving philosophy, Swachh Survekshan 2022 is curated towards capturing the initiatives of cities for the overall welfare and well-being of frontline sanitation workers. The survey, flavored with the Azadi at the rate 75 spirit, will also give priority to the voices of senior citizens and young adults alike and reinforce their participation towards upholding the cleanliness of urban India. SS 2022 has incorporated specific indicators that drive cities to improve working conditions and livelihood opportunities for these frontline soldiers in urban India's sanitation journey. The Chief Minister of Nagaland said the Government of India is very keen to resolve the Naga political solutions so that peace and development can be accelerated. Talking to media persons at the State Banquet Hall today, Rio said the negotiation peace talk was held about 2 years back. However, due to differences of opinion and some issues, the talk couldn't conclude during the last talk. In the latest development, Rio said the Government of India had pursued the NSC and IM to resume the peace talks, and they both agreed to continue the talk. With the appointment of the new interlocutor, A.K. Mishra, the NSC and IM had a discussion with him at Dimapur and discussed the issues. Later, Mishra also met the other NNP-GS group because there will be only one interlocutor. The Government of India invited the NSC and IM group to Delhi and they agreed to the invitation to continue the peace negotiation. Union Minister for Shipping, Ports, Waterways and Ayush, Sarbananda Sonowal, was on Monday declared elected to Rajya Sabha from Assam uncontested, as no other candidate had filed nomination papers for the seat. He collected the winner's certificate from Assembly Secretariat in presence of Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, Assam BJP President Bhavesh Kalita and State Water Resource Minister Piyush Hajarika. Sonowal was Chief Minister of the first BJP-led government in Assam and is set to resign from the Majuli Assembly constituency that he won twice since 2016. The Rajya Sabha election in Assam follows the resignation of BJP's Bishwajit Daimari from the upper house. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma on Monday launched 4 e-portals of employment exchanges of Assam, CM's COVID relief scheme for drivers, conductors, handymen of inter-district buses and distribution of toolkits to bamboo artisans and e-ticketing system for Majuli Jorhat ferry service. Sharma in his address said that with launching of 4 e-portals, people will be able to avail different government services without any hassle. Assam Minister of Skill, Employment and Entrepreneurship, Chandra Mohan Patwari, was also present in the e-portal launching ceremony. In Meghalaya, the East Khasi Hills District Administration has issued more relaxations in view of the improving COVID-19 situation in the district. In the directive, the Deputy Commissioner has permitted all economic activities, both essential and non-essential, including tier counters, to function 6 days a week. The closure timing has been extended to 7:30 p.m. sharp. Restaurants, cafes, tea shops, bars, takeaway services, salons, beauty parlors and gymnasiums shall close by 8 p.m., the order said. Night curfew, on the other hand, will be promulgated each day between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. across the district. Hostels for college students are allowed to open subject to strict compliance to the SOP issued by the Education Department. In a bid to highlight role of Arunachal Pradesh tribal patriots to march the present-day Arunachal to independent India, prominent author of the state, Dr. Tai Nyori, wrote a book titled The Freedom Movement in the Twilight. On Monday, Chief Minister Pema Khandu released a book in presence of August gathering in the state capital. In a tweet, Khandu said, unknown to many, freedom movement in Arunachal continued even after August 1947. Now, on to the COVID update from the nation. India has crossed yet another milestone in the COVID vaccination drive, with the total vaccination crossing the 86 crore mark today. Union Health Ministry has termed it as yet another achievement in its fight against COVID-19. More than 38,18,000 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said 29,621 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours, and the national recovery rate has now reached 97.78%. Till now, more than 3.29 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. The country reported 26,041 new cases in the last 24 hours. Currently, India's active caseload is at around 2,99,000. The active cases constitute less than 1% of the total reported cases. However, the daily positivity rate stands at 2.24%. In the COVID update from the region, Arunachal Pradesh logged 323 active cases, 53,755 discharged cases, while the dead account for 274. In Assam, the case load for active cases is 3,198, while 5,90,231 have been cured. The tally for the dead is 5,843. With 2,125 active cases, Manipur recorded 1,15,913 discharged cases. The death toll stands at 1,846. Saddled with 1,877 active cases, Meghalaya has recorded 77,520 cured cases, even as the dead account for 1,392. Mizoram has a case load of 15,485 active cases, followed by 72,913 released cases. The dead account for 295. Nagaland has 445 active cases, as cured cases logged at 30,043. The tally for the dead is 662. Reporting 612 active cases, Sikkim has notched up 30,268 released cases. The death toll is 386. Lastly, Tripura reports 278 active cases, 82,977 cured cases, and the dead account for 811. To end the news, the main points once again. PM Modi virtually launches Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, says the mission will change country's health landscape. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu says India is a peace-loving country which never attacked anyone. Government of India is keen to resolve the Naga political issue, says Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio. Union Minister Sarvananda Sonowal elected unopposed to Rajya Sabha from Assam. And Assam government launches 4 e-portals. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.